For the little rosette piece here, you get the strips that look like this. They have the smaller little humps as opposed to these that have the more pointed, longer portions. And you're going to start at the end where there's just a half shape. And you're going to make a mountain fold. You're just going to accordion fold this. And I have two of them. I can show you here that this one was just one of these pieces and this was two of the pieces. So whatever you would like is up to you. I just thought that one looked a little nicer. And I'm going to take one of these half sections that is just a half rounded piece as opposed to this one looks is a full rounded piece. I'm going to start with this one, put a little bit of glue on it, a little more glue, and attach it to the other piece. Kind of get them flush, and then I'm going to attach the other end so that I kind of make a circle. Make sure that they get on there flush. And we'll make a rosette. You'll need your nonstick craft mat again, and of the red circles that you cut out, there's one that's large, one that's a little bit kind of medium, and two that are smaller. You're going to use that medium size one, and you'll get the silver circles that we had earlier. And I'm just going to put a little glue on the larger one and stick the smaller one in the center, and this will be this portion. And this is, I'm just going to glue the rosette to this piece. You could go ahead and glue it straight to your lid. It's just up to you. I like to glue it to this piece in case I'm off, and then I can make sure I center it on my lid. So I'm going to go ahead and get it started, because it never fails that if I put the glue down first, it will take me forever to get this started again. Okay, to put the base part together, you're going to pre-score and fold all your edges, and I have these little tabs coming up. This is actually the bottom, and what happens is this folds up, these sides fold down, and it folds like a little box like that. So let me show you how to glue that together. I start with, here's the front, I start with one of these sides. We'll just choose this one. I'm going to use hot glue just because it's faster. You could use white glue or you could use score tape. Whatever works for you. And I think that we all have different learning styles and we're all have different sets of skills. And I think we should try several different techniques and find what works for you and go with it. Something that works for me may not work for everybody else. So, and when I start to learn something new, I always look at several different ways to do it and then decide how I want to approach it. So I glued that side. Let me glue this side. And I'm being really messy today, I guess because I'm trying to hurry. Oh well. That's not a mistake, it's an opportunity to embellish later. And then for the bottom, I've tried putting glue on all three of these tabs and then folding it up, but I just don't have time to make it work. So I'm going to put glue on two sides and then leave that other side to after I fold it up. Now that we have the base complete, we're going to work on the mechanisms that fit on here, and I've already colored them. So for this handle part, it really does work like a handle. I'm going to accordion fold starting at the end, and I forget which way it goes. So you can try going mountain, valley, mountain, valley, mountain, and then you could do valley and it end up like this, and that's just accordion folding there. I thought it was kind of neat to fold it up to this point and then kind of flip it over and it be like this so that that end is covered. It doesn't really matter. I did these the regular way, and you can see there's several little folds coming together. I did this one the way I just showed you, and there's only 2 folds coming together. It doesn't matter. I'm weird about details, so that's what I like to do. You don't have to do it that way. You can do this with hot glue, but sometimes it gets really thick and your layers are kind of separated, and I don't like that because I'm a stickler for details on that kind of stuff. It's weird. I'm choosy about which details I'll care about. So I folded that back up. I'm going to fold it over like this and hold that. And if I don't want to sit and hold that in place, I can use a little binder clip and work on this side. So mountain, valley, mountain, valley, and then I'm going to flip it over and up and kind of press my edges. Then I'll unfold it and put glue on it. Yeah, I did use hot glue on one of these and the edges were kind of all messed up. And the little gumball machine was so cute, I didn't want that to mess it up and make it look ugly. Let me see if I can show you. Like this one, see there's kind of a gap in there. It's because I used hot glue. But hey, if those little things don't bother you, don't worry about it. I'm just weird, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to put the clip on that side, and while I do that, I'm going to find the little mini brad that I tossed across my desk. I'm going to put the little mini brad on the inside. These are the folds. I'm going to put it on the inside, and I'm going to take the clip off because I can't do that, and hold it up to show you. Oops. Let me show you. Put your brad in, and then you're going to put some glue over here to secure that, and to secure this edge to this edge. And I forgot, you're going to put glue on this side also to make it hold really well. You're going to fold that over. You're going to fold these 2 edges up like that. Hope that makes sense. You're just folding them over the brad so that this is the brad sticking out back here. And mine's sticking out too much. There. And it looks like that. And that's not neat. I know, I'm sorry. Let's see if I can even that up just a little bit. It's a little better. Not perfect, but oh well. And then you're going to take your brad piece and you're going to put the brad into that little hole right there, and you're going to reach on the inside. This is so little. Let me look at it a second and get it started. It's hard to do it when you're holding it up away from yourself. Okay, let's see if you can see it. I've got the brad pieces coming out, and I'm going to open it up like that. There you go. And then this piece will turn, and when it's this side showing, when you have your door on, it'll lock in place like that, and then to open it, it'll go like that. Now for the little mechanism piece that's the door. Had this funny looking piece. This wing folds up, that wing folds up, and then I don't have a perforation here because I didn't want it to weaken your door, but where this part comes in, right there, you're going to fold right there. So I'm just going to hold it and bend it over like that. And these pieces, this is going to seem funny, but you're going to put pressure on either side like that and fit it into this opening. And I promise it works. And then that comes open, and that kind of holds it in place. And then I'm going to put a dot of glue, let's see if you can see that, on the underside. And that was a dot of glue, wasn't it? There you go. And just press that down. And make sure, I forgot to mention, you're going to make sure that this edge is flush with this first. We're also going to put some glue on this part, this flap, and hold that there. And the reason I do this is just to give this little door some strength. And then you can come along and put some glue on this flap. This was the part of your base. And we're going to put the front cover for the door right on top of that. And let me hold it my direction for a minute to get it flush. You're just going to make sure you get it straight, that this edge lines up, and that it's straight, and hold it a second. Now you're going to fold this wing in, and this wing in. Just folded those wings in, and you're going to push those inside. And you can turn your handle to lock it, and you can open it. Yay!